from different parts of Abuja came out on the 14th of October 2020 to demand the enforcement of the disbandment of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad and also to demand justice for victims of police brutality. The protesters marched across the major streets in the Federal Capital Territory. They also assembled at the entrance of the Ministry of Justice and displayed placards demanding justice for slain victims of police brutality.
End police brutality. You all need to know that this is a fight against the government. It's a fight against police. And these men, they have seen that we are gaining grounds, we are gaining forces, so they are trying always possible to fight us back. These men have sponsored some outside youths, the very poor ones, the very uneducated ones that they can manipulate to come and fight against us. Today at police headquarters, KFC Junction, they are all there. They fight against us. After the police shot tear gas at us, they flog us, they beat us up. But we are not going to stop. Nigerians, we must end police brutality. You cannot judge me because of the color of my hair. You cannot arrest me because I have dreadlocks. You must respect my human rights, and we will end police brutality.
So many times they've reformed SARS, and it's still the same thing. So no need of reform SARS. We don't want to hear that again. Let them end SARS. Instead of reform, we don't want reform. Because we'll be hearing that story a few years ago, they reformed SARS, and the whole thing still remains the same. So as it is now, we don't want reform SARS. They should end SARS totally. That's what we want. Although that's not the only problem we have in this country. We have so many challenges in this country. Our government, you know, this present government is not doing anything. It's not helping the youth. The government is not helping the youth at all, in any ways, not helping the youth, and we are against that too. But this end SARS is just a starting point. We are not going to stop until we get justice in this country. Nigeria is our country. We are not running away. We are going to fight till the end and until we get results.
I'm Comrade Okpanachi Jacob, and I'm one of the protesters of the End SARS project here. We are at the National Assembly, and unfortunately, we still met some form of confrontation from the military, where some media agencies lost their camera and seized. Their cameras were rather seized, not lost, and we're being repressed back. But however, we are here to re-strategize and go back.
MS, Movement Smiling by name. Yeah, I'm an artist, you know. And I'm among the Protestants, you know. So when we got there, it was unbelievable. They sent the military to descend on the ghetto youths. I don't know why that should happen. Instead of the politicians then to come out and listen to us and hear our voice, they just sent the military to invade, not even the place. You know, some of the media men, they were, they were attacked, even their cameras were seized. I don't know why that should happen. So I believe we are here to re-strategize and move back to that place, you know. And I believe by the time we come together, they must hear us. They need to end SARS, not to reform it. We don't need reformment. We need to see the SARS system to be ended. You know, they are destroying the lives of the ghetto youths, killing us for no use, for no meaning, for no reason. So we are here, we are angry. Until the government hear our voice, we'll calm down.
My name is Kehinde Toyin David. The spirits and the National Assembly is so annoying, very, very annoying. It shows that the voice of the youth is not heard, and this is time for us to. This is the time for us to be heard. Like, it's so annoying. You need to see the way soldiers were chasing us. You need to see the way they are harassing us as if we were there with hammer with them. You need to see the way they are pushing us. And the most annoying thing is that before we even got there, they've even called soldiers to calm down. It's so annoying. They didn't even let us get to the National Assembly. I think this is a democracy. Is this really a democracy? Like they said, our voice, that we have the freedom of speech. And hereby, we don't even have a freedom of speech. We've not even seen the president for the past 1 week that we'll be protesting on this. How about he didn't even send somebody, a representative, a voice that could represent him, speak to us. It's so annoying. Please and please, President, our voice must be heard though, or else we won't give up.
Another group came out to say a complete reform instead of EndSARS is needed. This group claimed that the ongoing EndSARS protest is capable of demoralizing the police.
The basic of humanity is not to end humanity, rather is to reform humanity. Equally much to any security agency. When you say stop or ban SARS, then what else? It's still the young people that will be recruited and still the structure, Nigerian police at court. Still, these are the people. But when you say reform SARS, reform the entire Nigerian security and at large the entire security structure in Nigeria. And above all, we need reform of the entire Nigerians and humanity at large. When you say reform SARS, when you say end SARS, those are the criminals, drug dealers, Yahoo, cultists, and other unfit politicians that I feel they don't have career again. So they sponsor all these things. So what we were calling is reform the entire security structure in terms of training, welfare of Nigerian security agency, not only police, about their housing system, about their uniform, and also moral mentality of Nigerian police need to be reformed. And also come down to Nigerian youth. We need reform within us. That is what we are calling. So we are not saying ban police or ban that. These are criminals. And we are saying no. And above all, we appreciate the federal government and also the leadership of Nigerian police by the IG to listen to their call. As a citizen, the call of banning that name SARS. Yes, IG has said, okay, SARS structure should go down. Yes, we agree on that. Okay, what next? Now they are coming out with their main agenda. Their main agenda is not reform or is not stop SARS. Their main agenda is to destabilize the peace and progress of Nigeria. Yeah. Now, the information we have, that's why we are here on ground with our full soldiers to show them that it's not nobody on the monopoly of trouble. We are peacemaker, but that is time that we will speak to those, any language you want to speak, we are on ground. Whoever said that IG must go, he will first go. Whoever say Buhari must go, that person will first go. That is why we are here. All what we are calling to Mr. President, reform Nigerian youth, reform Nigerian army, reform Nigerian custom, reform Nigerian police, reform the entire country. That is our stand.